Alright, so y'all, I know y'all have been waiting on me to make a vid, you hear me? I know y'all been waiting on me to make a vid. But, you feel me, I'm still, I can't just rush into the Pokemon vids, I get the ideas as they come to me, and they have been coming to me. Even though I got like the next episode, but I haven't made it. I still know what I'm most likely gonna do in it, but I haven't made it yet. And, you feel me, like, I know y'all been missing the Naruto vids, bro. I can't hold you. Know y'all been missing Naruto vids, bro. And deal with it in a minute, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Once I get there, bro. Once I get to that level, bro, I'm doing Dragon Ball Z, bro. I'm doing Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like, come on, now, bro. You know I gotta do Dragon Ball Z. And if I'm like, got that type of time, bro. No cap, bro. I might do a One Piece one, bro. It's gonna be like 35 parts, but the more the merrier, you feel me? The better for the YouTube algorithm, the better for views. But let me stop talking about that, bro. I'm about to bring out a nice vid, bro. What if Kakashi was Naruto's dad, bro? So, I know what y'all gonna say. Ain't he underage? So, I'm gonna bunk everybody, like, people, like, I'm gonna bunk, like, Kakashi, Anko, Obito, my guy. Everybody except for, like, Naruto's group, like, Sasuke, Garden, like, everybody else gonna be bumped up, like, 2 years. So, Kakashi gonna be old enough to actually have a kid. So, we need to go that whole backstory, how they met to begin with. So, we see Kakashi, mourning over Ren and Obito's death. He just down in dumps. He avoiding everybody. He just trying to, he trying to fight his demons, bro. He's trying to get right. And then you see Anko, a girl who just got left by Orochimaru at the village, and she's trying to find her way. And that's whole Kage, how she can fit in different things, and he says he gonna try the best he can to help her fit in. So Kakashi, he choose to eat dango that day because he just feel like being by himself, and don't see many people be at a dango stand. Uncle walking right behind him, her favorite food being dango or whatever. So she pretty much, sitting at Kakashi, and she asks him, "Why you looking so down?" Realizing that he looks sad, he'll say, "I'm just going through a lot of stuff." And then she'll be like, "I can relate." And then they start talking, know each other, and they end up dating. Like 2 months later, 3 months later, Kakashi and Uncle are gonna be talking. And then Uncle gonna be like, "Kakashi, I'm pregnant." Kakashi gonna say, "What?" She gonna say, "What do you mean, what? I'm pregnant." He gonna say, I'm gonna be at that. She gonna say, "Is that a problem?" He gonna say, "No, I'm just young. I didn't think I was gonna be ready." She said, "Well, we gonna have to make ourselves ready." He said, "But Uncle gonna say, but what?" He gonna say, "Nah, never mind. Never mind." So gonna say, "Okay." And this is gonna be the same day where this is gonna be like the same year where Sasuke, Minma, who's Kushina and Minato's son, Minma gonna be born. Lee, all them folks gonna be born. In the year. And Minato's gonna say congratulations. On this night when Kakashi and Anko have their child, Minma, Minato, and Kushina's child is born, but a Nine-Tails attack happened. Minato says, "Uncle, go and protect the baby. I need you to help Minato." Uncle says, "Be safe." And she runs to their safe house on the other side of the village, like in the mountains. By the Hokage statue? Yeah. So he see Minato and Kushina find out the Nine-Tails. He say, "Master, let me help." He say, "Sensei, let me help." Minato says, "Kakashi can help, but don't get ahead of yourself." He says, "I'll help you, Minato, as best as I can." And then he will be shooting like long-range jutsu from everywhere, drawing the Nine-Tails' attention. And then the Nine-Tails try to hit him. He would say, "Chidori, 1,000 birds." And then he would hit the Nine-Tails, like blocking his fist with his Chidori. Just being power enough to block his fist. And then he would say, "Chidori, 1,000 birds." And he would run down the Nine-Tails' arm and do like a slight cut on it. And then Nine-Tails would say, "You humans, always destructive, always possessive, always filled with anger and hatred. He would be attacking Minato. And then Minato would say, Kakashi, save Naruto. Kakashi would say, Minato, I'm not gonna make it. Then Minato would be about to get hit by the Naruto's car. Kakashi would say, Minato, let's do it together. Both of them would say, Rasengan. They would hit the Naruto's paw with the Rasengan, sending it back. So then they're gonna send the Naruto's back. He gonna be able to sell the Naruto's back into Kushina. Well, half of it in Kushina, half of it into his new son Menma. And this development will lead into Minato and Kushina surviving the Nine-Tails attack. So, in this one, Menma is gonna have a parents. You feel me? So, we're gonna skip to about 4 years. And Minato and Kakashi are gonna be known as village heroes, but they're gonna more so, be like Minato's the main hero, Kakashi like his sidekick or whatever. And Kakashi not gonna be complaining. Naruto gonna be like, Dad, you're the hero. And then Kakashi says, yeah, I did help. And then Naruto gonna be like, well, Dad, it's my turn to train. We need to train now. He gonna say, okay. He gonna say, Uncle, can you train him? She gonna say, why? He says, I got an album. And she says, no longer than a week. Kakashi says, alright. He leaves out. He says, Mom, what are we gonna train? She says, before anything, you need to learn basic taijutsu. And then he gonna say, he gonna pretty much say, let me pause the video real quick. I gotta do. So then, Uncle is gonna say, but first you need to learn basic taijutsu. So we're gonna pretty much focus on the snake style, which I learned from Orochimaru, and the Hatake style, which is her dad's clan. And he gonna say, okay, Mom, what do I learn first? He's gonna be a quick learner. He gonna learn the basics in like a month. Then he gonna do a light spar with Kakashi. Kakashi beating him with one finger, but he gonna keep training. His mom gonna be like, now you need to learn intermediate of both. He would say, okay, and he would master intermediate within 11 months. So he mastered the basic and intermediate in a year. Yeah, that's decent. Then he gonna be out there actually sparring with Kakashi a little bit. So he gonna be like, Dad, bro, I really need to learn how to use weapons and chakra ninja. Your dad gonna be like, well, chakra ninja first. You always need to have long range and short range tactics. Then Naruto will say, okay, let's see what my chakra ninja are. His dad gonna be like, just like all Hatake's, you have a strong affinity for lightning and a weak affinity for everything else. He gonna say, oh, okay, Dad. Naruto is gonna say, well, let's learn lightning jutsu. He will learn a whole bunch. He will learn all jutsu for all 5 elements, but he will mostly learn lightning jutsus. And this would take about 3 years. Yeah. So now he just starting the academy, and he rocking the Kakashi look just like his dad, just because. So yeah, he just want to look like his dad. So By the way, he got gray hair, and he wears like what Kakashi wore when he was a Guinean. So, yeah. He then would say that, Dad, I need to go to the academy. He'll say, I'll see you later, son. So we're gonna skip the academy and all that boring junk, bro, cause ain't nothing really gonna happen for a little minute. Then he gonna say, here you go. We need to pretty much teach you how to use Kenjutsu. Then his mom is gonna be like, teach him how to use kunai, senbon, shuriken, and all the jutsus that come with it. And then he gonna better put his elements on all his Kenjutsu, kunais and stuff. And he gonna be very advanced, like very advanced. And his parents gonna be like, well, that's great. Then his mom say, name all of the things you learned how to use within his past year of the academy. He would say, Mom, I've become very efficient in kunai, shuriken, senbon, wire, and paper bombs. His mom would say, okay, perfect. Then he would say, Dad, what do I do now? He would say, well, you still can hone on all your skills, but That's what you need to pretty much do for now. He will hone all his skills, like making everything he learned better. And he will pass the academy with flying colors, getting a higher score than Sasuke and Naruto and Minato. Well, not Minato, but Minima. So, we gonna go to, you know what I mean? We gonna go to the, Sasuke and me and Minima. Sasuke, Uchiha Elite, he mastered fire and lightning chakra natures, you feel me? Feel me, bro? He mastered Uchiha style sword style, Uchiha style taijutsu, advanced. Got his 2 Tomoe Sharingan. No, I'm gonna say he got his 3 Tomoe Sharingan in both eyes. And he's already a member of the Uchiha Police Force. Yeah, that's about right. And remember, he knows Rasengan has a lot of chakra, so he has the Shadow Clone Jutsu. He has a lot of wind, earth, and water jutsu that he can use. He has great Uzumaki and Namikaze style taijutsu. And he's a decent seal person. So, yeah, he decent seal person. Let go. Then, pretty much, after graduation, after he got, Rookie of the Year and everything, Naruto would go back home. His dad and his mom would say, "We have presents for you." And then they would say, "What?" And Naruto would say, "What?" They would say, "Here." He would say, "What is these 2 scrolls?" His dad would say, "These are dark summoning jutsus." He would say, "Really?" His mom Kakashi would say, "Of course." Then Uncle would say, "These are snake summoning jutsus like the one I have." He would say, "The small snakes, not too big, not too small?" She would say, "Of course." He would take both of them. They would say, "Draw your blood." He would wipe both of his fingers, and he would draw the blood on both of the scrolls at the same time. He would say, "Summoning jutsu." And he would summon it. Then he would say, "Well, I need to learn how to use techniques involving your ninja summonings." His dad would say, "But the most important thing I need to give you is the white light chakra saber that runs down in our family." And then he would say, "The same one that Granddad used and you used?" He would say, "Of course." He would give Naruto the white light chakra saber, and Naruto would be quick to try to master it. His dad would say, "You might want to learn how to use your summoning correctly." And he would figure out, his dad would show him all the different positions of summoning, like what they specialize in: taijutsu, ninjutsu, genjutsu, tracking, all the kind of stuff. And then it would go to his mom summoning. She would train him for a month before they get the pit teams. And he would, learn shadow snake jutsu, shadow snake strangle jutsu, snake strangle jutsu, everything involving her summonings and snake techniques that she learned. So it would be pretty, pretty decent for Naruto right now. And they would then pick teams. They would say Minma, Naruto. They wouldn't say Naruto. Naruto not gonna be on that team. They would say Minma, Sasuke, and Sakura. Sakura gonna say, "Oh, I get to be on the team with Sasuke and Minma-kun." Then Ruka gonna say, "Well, calm down, Sakura." And finally, Naruto will be on the team with his mom, Uncle Mitarashi. He would say, "What? How those people get to have my dad as their sensei? Make Fugaku be his sensei." Then Sasuke gonna be like, "Well, make me, punk. Can't be talking about my dad like that." So Naruto say, "We can step outside." Sasuke say, "Who you think you talking to? I'm on the Chiha Elite." Naruto says, I'll show you why you think you're such a big bad Uchiha. I'll put you down in your status." So they walk outside, Naruto getting his fighting stance, Sasuke getting his fighting stance. Sasuke winning at first, you feel me? Because Naruto only using the Hachike style. He says, "Yo, weak taijutsu." Naruto say, "Weak." He start mixing it up, you feel me? He bobbing and weaving. He kicks Sasuke in the stomach using snake style, then turn around and punch him in the face, then do a spin kick to his head. And then Sasuke say, "Well, all you can do is kick." Naruto say, "Alright." He hit that butt with a 4-piece combo. You feel me? Then he said, Shadow Snake Strangle Jutsu. And they snake summon and strangle Sasuke. Then he says, then it poofs and the little wood come out. He says, "Oh, you're good as I thought, Sasuke." Then Sasuke would be in the air on his hawk that he got from Shisui. And then he would say Genjutsu. And then a whole bunch of crows would be around. He would say, yeah, this is my Genjutsu I got from Shisui and my brother. Naruto would say, release. He would say, you really got to summon the jutsu just like Itachi? You want to be like him so bad. You need to be your own person. You're such a copycat. You can never be your own person. Sasuke says, I'll be better than you for the rest of my life. Naruto says, try me. Sasuke would activate his Sharingan and Naruto would say, I'm so scared. And then Sasuke would be running up. Naruto says, I've been wanting to try this out for so long. He would say, come on, work. And then he would say, I mastered my dad's jutsu finally. He would say, white lightning fang tracker. And then a giant wolf made out of lightning would track down Sasuke. And then he would say, and he would do it again, but this time he would say multi. So it would be 5 of them chasing down Sasuke. And he would say, let me charge up my new move. Then it would be a dog head on his hand, and it would be great, silver like his hair. And then he would say, Gray Wolf Lightning. He would be walking up, and then he would try to hit Sasuke, and his dad would come in the way with his Chidori. And then he would throw Naruto's hand up, and Naruto would go and hit a tree and blow the tree up. Minato would then knock out, disperse all of Naruto's white lightning fang trackers. And then Minato says, Naruto, what are you doing? You could have killed him. And Minato would be holding Sasuke by the headband. And he would say, Sasuke, what are you doing? Sasuke would say, he said something about you, Dad. Naruto said, it's not fair. How you get to be on your team, but I can't? They could have put him in the team with Itachi, Shisui, anybody, but they chose my dad. I want to be on my dad's team. And then Minato would say, this is what it's about, a team? And then Naruto would say, Sasuke said that it's my fault I can't be on my dad's team and that my dad's weaker than his. That's why his dad can't do it. And I said, your dad is not stronger than my dad. And then Kakashi would say, honestly, Naruto, Sasuke's dad is as strong as Minato, and I'm not on Minato's level yet. Naruto would say, it don't matter. Sasuke can't beat me because whoever's teaching him a weak teacher. And then Itachi and Shisui would come out. They would say, let this go, both of you. Naruto would say, Itachi, you're not all cool, bro. Like, you're not. You're not all what you cracked up to be, bro. And Naruto would walk off with his hand in the pocket. Kakashi and Uncle would say, get back here, young man. He would keep walking. Uncle would say, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. And she would say, like when she turned into that snake, crazy snake woman. And then Itachi would hug Uncle. He would say, let him go, Uncle. It's difficult for him right now, like it used to be when we first met. Uncle would say, okay, Kakashi. They would go home. When Naruto got home right now, Uncle still gave him the scolding of his life. And then popped him upside the head. So, I guess Naruto tried to learn his lesson. Then Kakashi would say, bro, don't ever walk off on you, man. Your mom like that again. He would say, okay, fine. Then Kakashi would say, why did you beat that boy Sasuke up like that? You could have killed him. He says that Uchiha deserves what coming to him. Trying to be so arrogant just because he's no Uchiha. The Uchiha name can't save him all the time. There's some people out here who will kill the Uchiha. I'm just trying to show him that. And then Kakashi said, you don't have to be so forceful. You could have just told him that. He don't want to listen. He think he's better than everybody in our whole class, grade, our age group, friend group. Just because you know Uchiha. Like Menma can go toe-to-toe with him. I can beat him. Rock Lee can beat him. Neji could probably go toe-to-toe with him. Like, he's not the strongest, and he never will be. And he said, so you trying to say you're the strongest? He said, no, but I'm one of the strongest. And then Kakashi would say, come on outside. Let's spar. He would say, all right. Kakashi would be going like Anbu mode on Naruto. He'll be whooping Naruto, then he'll say, Chidori. Naruto would say, Grey Wolf Lightning. And both of their attacks collide, and Naruto would still get blown back. He would say, well, I'm sure my attack is more powerful. Kakashi says, your attack style has a long way to go before it's as powerful as Chidori. And then Naruto would say, I understand now, Dad. Uncle would say, since you want to do all that, since you don't want to come home, I got some special training for you. Then he said, not the then he would say, not to force the death training. No, Mom, no, please, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. She would say, oh no, it's time to go to force the death training. He would say, okay. She would say, now don't come back out for a week. He would say, okay. He would been there for a week, and like I'm saying, on day 5, a giant tiger comes and eats all his food in his campsite and starts to growl at him. And this tiger would be bigger than a regular tiger. Be humongous, bro. It'll be like as big as, I ain't gonna say, as big as like a hippo or a rhino. And then it'll be creeping up on Naruto. Naruto turn around, and then the tiger would strike. And the tiger would bout, and they would fight for a good minute, bro. And they would both get tapped out. Naruto would say, do you want to be my ninja animal and be my partner? The tiger would say, really? And then he would say, okay, let's get you checked out. At the Inuzuka compounds, pet, veterinarian, Kiba's big sister. Then walking, he would say, can you check on my ninja animal? Then she would say, yes. He would say, it's not gonna fit in here. So he would say, you'll see, come outside. She would say, this is a big tiger. He would say, yeah, can you see like what he good at? And she would say he's definitely good at stealth, tracking, and taijutsu. But he can use certain ninjutsu that is, affinity with animals. That's basic. And then Naruto would say, okay, sure. Great. She would say, well, that's all. He would say, what chakra that you have? It says the tiger can pretty much use anyone. And then Naruto would say, oh, okay. He would go back and he would show his mom his new tiger and tell his dad and everything. And his dad would say, well, it's time for the Chunin exam, so get ready. Naruto walking to the Chunin exams, and he sees Konohamaru getting beat up by a Saiyan ninja. He would jump in front of the Saiyan ninja, and he would put his Grey Wolf lightning to his neck. He would say, put the Hokage's grandson down or die. He would say, that's the third Hokage's grandson. He would say, yep, you're gonna start a war. Go over on a tree. Naruto would say, come down here. Your bloodlust is intent and impact and compact, but oh no. Teams haven't passed that mission, past his opposite mission with being a stronger Sasuke and a way stronger Naruto. So, yeah. Then he would say, go up and say, Hatsuki, I want your blood. Naruto, hey, bro, you can't get my blood, bro. My blood is for me and me only. Guard would say, are you taking me as a joke? Naruto would say, maybe. Come on, Konohamaru. Konohamaru would say, of course, okay, boss. And he would have like the same mentality as in canon, call Naruto boss and stuff. Because Naruto jacked him up, beat him up after he said he was the Hokage grandson. And the Hokage respect that. So, yeah. Oh, we go to the first round. Naruto says, come on, bro, move, bro. I know it's in Genjutsu. He would say it to the proctor, and the proctor would say, going up. He would let Naruto up. Naruto being smart enough to not let everybody go up there to cut down on the competition. He would pass Ibiki's, he would pass Ibiki's test. And he would be eyeing the girls, bro. Because, he kind of a closet pervert like his dad used to be. And then he would be looking at Hinata. He would be thinking of how beautiful Hinata is. And after the test, him giving his speech about how he's too strong, he's not going to give up. And then Ibiki would be like, okay. Uncle would jump to the window and say, Mom, you're the top of this practice. She would say, don't think I'm giving you any help. He would say, okay, sure. He would be saying Naruto look at Hinata and he would say, "Oh, you like that girl over there, I see." Naruto would say, "Mom." Hinata would say, who me? And Uncle would say, "Of course, my young man has the hots for you." She would start blushing because she has a crush on Naruto because he saved her, but actually beat up the boys. And then Hinata would say, "Oh, okay." Naruto would walk over. He would say, Hinata, I'm sorry for my mom." She would say, It's okay, Naruto-kun." He would say, "But I really do like you, Hinata." She would say, "I like you too, Naruto-kun." He would say, "Do you want to go on a date later? Because the second exam is tomorrow." She would say, "Sure." He would go to the compound. He would pick up her, Hinata. And when he picked up Hinata, her dad would be like, "Why are you coming to pick up my daughter, boy?" He would say, "Because I'm taking her on a date. Didn't she tell you?" He would say, "Ah, the Hatake's brat. A nobleman." Naruto would say, "Okay." He would say, "Of course you can take my daughter out." He would say, "Alright." He would say, "Are you ready, Hinata?" Hinata would come from behind Hiyashi in a purple, black, and white kimono with a purple and white flower on her hair. With her hair, all done, makeup. Naruto would just have on, a stylish blue and black suit. And then he would say, "You look great, Hinata." Hinata would blush. She would say, You too, Naruto-kun." And they would hold, how like you wrap their arms. They would wrap their arms all the way to their date. They would go in. Naruto would say, "I'll take the shrimp." They go to like a hibachi place. And he would say, "I want a shrimp fried rice." And she would say, "Well, I'll get the vegetable rice." And then they would eat. They would be talking, talking to each other, different, expanding, their likability, just getting along. Then the date would be over. He would say, "Oh, I have to get you home fast, Hinata. Your dad's gonna kill me." She would say, "Oh, okay, Naruto-kun." They would hold her hands back. And then Hiyashi would open the door. He would say, "Naruto." Naruto would be right there. And then he would be like, "Hinata's here on time, 1 minute early, 1 minute before the time." He would say, "Oh, okay. Thank you, Naruto." He would shake his hand. He would say, "I'd love to see you again." Naruto would say, "Thank you for letting me take your daughter." He would say, "No, the pleasure's all mine." He would go home, tell his mom and his dad about it. They'll be like, "Our little boy is all grown up." Then he'll be like, "Oh, don't do me like that." And the next day would be the second round. Naruto would bring his ninja animal on this one. He would say, "Hinata, you and your team can get on my tiger's back." And then the tiger would start growling at Kiba and Akamaru. Akamaru would be barking at the tiger, and the tiger would get over Akamaru and be looking down on it. Akamaru would get scared, him and Kiba. And then Naruto would say they can't get on. And then the tiger would let them get on, but both of them would be sent on be barely hanging on to his tail. Like one of those comedic anime scenes with Kiba yelling, "Wait, hold on, I didn't get to get on all the way on yet." And Naruto would easily get the scrolls that they needed. They would run, make it to the Chunin exam event because, Orochimaru won't be there because, he's scared of Minato. He said that he couldn't beat Okage 10 years earlier, but he would have attacked the village while Minato was in charge. So Orochimaru wanted to come in and attack the village. So once they made it there, all the other teams who made it. Now it's time for the fights. First fight will be Naruto versus Kiba. Naruto would say, "Go ahead and get him." Stripes. And then the tiger would jump into the building. They would say, "What? Where? Is that a rogue animal?" And then they would try to shoot something at Naruto would say, Earthwatch Jutsu. And he would block all of it. He would say, this is my ninja animal. Let it go. Naruto would sit, he would lay down on the floor, and he would say, protect me, and occasionally attack. He would lay down, he would wake up like 20 seconds later and see Kiba and Akamaru tapped out. And the prop would say, you won, Naruto. Naruto would say, oh, I did? He would say, I didn't even get a short nap in yet. And he would wake up, and he would tell his tiger to go home. He would go on late and sit next to Hinata. All the other matches would go as they went. And then, Neji versus Hinata goes on, bro. And, you know what I mean? When Neji about to hit Hinata with that final blow, bro, Naruto got down there. He had his Gray Wolf Lightning Chakra, Gray Wolf Lightning attack at Neji's neck. He said, Neji, the fight was over. You already won. Let it go. This feud that you have with the main branch of the Hyuga clan has to stop. You're my friend, and Hinata's, talking to her right now, bro. So you gotta let this go. And then Neji says, Naruto, what are you gonna do about it? He says, do you not see this jutsu at your neck? I will kill you. He says, you don't have the guts. Naruto waved it back and was about to chop off Neji's neck, and then Mike grabbed Naruto's hand. And Kakashi dispersed his jutsu. Kakashi says, was you really about to do it, Naruto? Naruto says, you have to do what you have to do in this ninja world. Nobody lives forever. Then Kakashi would get a flashback of Ren and Obito. He would look down, he would say, Naruto, what did I tell you? Somebody who put their back on their friends is no better than scum. They're worse than scum. Naruto says, don't matter to me. He would walk off. Hinata would say, thank you, Naruto. Naruto would say, no problem. Naruto wouldn't even go home that night. He would go and lay down. And then he would lay down at like a hotel. And Uncle would knock on his hotel door. She would say, I know you're in here, Naruto. He would just be looking like, I'm gonna be quiet. He was like, young man, come to this door before I burst it down. He would just still be sitting there. And then she would burst down the door. He would say, what, Mom? She would say, nah, I know you heard me. He said, yes, Mom, but I don't want to talk to you or Dad right now. She would say, well, you're gonna have to. He said, oh my God, why can't... She gonna say, why can't what? Then he gonna say, I just want to be alone right now, please. And then she gonna say, okay. She gonna say, come back home tomorrow, though. Your father's worried. He feels like he went too hard on you. Naruto's gonna say, yo, okay, Mom. Then, Then, he gonna go home. Him and his dad gonna be training for, like the month. Training with the white light chakra saber. He gonna get pretty decent at using it. And when it comes to the fight, him and Neji are gonna have a fierce taijutsu battle. Then Neji gonna hit Naruto with the wrong type of hit, and Naruto gonna pull out the white chakra saber. He's gonna give Neji a whole bunch of light cuts. And then Neji gonna be like palm rotation. When Naruto shoot a lightning beast tracker at him, sending a wolf at him. And he'll say lightning beast tracker. And a whole bunch like a wolf pack gonna run after Neji. Naruto gonna say, oh no, you're not blocking this. He gonna say, summoning jutsu. And all his ninja hounds are gonna grab Neji, biting him, paralyzing him so he can't run. And then Neji would still be slow and he would say, summoning jutsu. And his snake would tangle up Neji. And then they would all disperse right before they attack him, and Neji would get hit by a barrage of attacks. He would barely be standing. Naruto would say, let it go, Neji. Neji would say, never. Naruto would do another white gray wolf lightning, and then he would slap Neji with it, and Neji would get knocked out cold. After Neji got knocked out cold, the part would say Elijah. Well, God, what the freak? Why did I say Elijah, bro? They would say Naruto is the winner. Come on now. Hey. God. And then Naruto is gonna walk off stage. He not just gonna say, Naruto, do you wanna go on a date, Naruto? Naruto say sure. They go on a date afterwards, you know. And they have a pretty good time. By this time they're dating, bro. But now it's the semifinals. One battle is Naruto versus Naruto versus Mema, and the other one is Sasuke versus Gaara. Sasuke versus Gaara, bro, is gonna pretty much go like the original, except Sasuke is way better. So he gonna pretty much beat Gaara. Naruto is almost gonna lose to Menma. They're gonna be dishing out the same stuff, honestly, like Taijutsu battle, Senjutsu, but Naruto almost lost because of his chakra. He don't have nowhere near as much chakra as, you know, as Menma. Because Menma's a Uzumaki and Naruto's a Hatake. So, yeah. Yeah. So then Naruto would barely win. And then Sasuke gonna be like, you could barely defeat me. You stand no chance against me. Naruto gonna be like, well, we'll see. He gonna use white light. He gonna use gray lightning, gray wolf lightning off the bat, and he gonna slap Sasuke as hard as he can with it. Then he ran over Sasuke with his tiger. Then him and Sasuke got into an intense taijutsu battle. And they were throwing hands. Understand me? But Naruto won. Naruto will be bumped up automatically to Jonin. Everybody else will be tuning. Gaara will be tuning. Mina will be tuning. And Shikamaru will be tuning. So Naruto, Jonin, Sasuke, Gaara, Shikamaru, and Mema all tuning. So there's no Sasuke retrieval mission. We're gonna have Naruto train more in his white light chakra saber. And Hinata's gonna say Naruto, but Naruto, where are you gonna go? He says, well, I have to go and train Hinata, train Perfect Sage. She would say, but why? Well, not Perfect Sage, but he would say, I have to go on my own training journey. She would say, but why? He would say, I had to, Hinata. Just know, I'll never forget you. He would say, hold my white light chakra saber for me. It's a family heirloom. I care about it deeply. When I come back, I'm gonna be a good enough man for you, and a good enough warrior of this sword. She would say, sure. Naruto is gonna go, and he's gonna be going to train with the samurai on sword style, and he's gonna pretty much master the heavenly sword technique. Then he will learn even more jutsu. And his tiger got even bigger. Now it's on like par size with an elephant. So yeah. And he got Wolf Sage mode. So he came back and he would say, Hinata, I'm finally worthy to be your boyfriend. And then she would say, and you're also worthy of girl with the sword, right? He would say, of course. He would grab the sword and he would be ready to train. He would say, hey, Dad, let's spar. Him and his dad was spar. Naruto beat Kakashi. But he would be losing. But then he would start to gain the edge and they would keep me flip-flopping. You know, they'd be like even battle. But as soon as Naruto activated Wolf Sage mode, whoop Kakashi. So we're gonna wait about a week, bro, and then the pain attack happens. Naruto mop pain, bro. Well, my all 5 passive pain, except for the David path, bro, you feel me? Then he had, taught Obito, Nagato, and got everybody, to come back. Naruto and, Minato and Naruto jumped Obito and whooped him. So there's no, like, arc where they got to fight to protect everybody. Him and Hinata would have just got married after like 2 years. Him and Hinata would have got married. Yep. He would have kept getting better. And he would have finally become a special Anbu captain. The highest rank right under Hokage. Minimo would actually become the Hokage. And Sasuke would be the new head of the entire Uchiha police force. And that would pretty much end our story. So this is like on the short side of movies. But, movie's a movie, bro. So I don't even know how I got it to fit into that small little section, bro. But we did. So catch you guys later. Hope this part don't disappoint. Catch you guys later.